Huma Abedin joins us now. She's vice chair of the 3050 International Women's Day Summit. And we're going to have more on that in a moment. The summit's actually in Abu Dhabi, and Randall Lane is here as well. He's the chief content officer at Forbes. And we're going to be talking about some announcements today of who's going to be joining us in Abu Dhabi in just a moment. But first, let's talk about the news at hand. Joe?
Yeah, you know, Randall, it's so fascinating. You and I have talked about Abu Dhabi and how remarkable over the last several years it's become this, and this is just you and me talking offline. It's becoming the crossroads of the world. Little did I imagine 3 or 4 weeks after that conversation, you would have a plane flying from Russia, a plane flying from the United States, meeting on a runway in Abu Dhabi. Again, my source on the ground there that was part of it said the prisoner swap, these Brittany Griner and this international arms terrorist crossed paths. They got in planes and flew back to their respective spaces. It really has. I was talking economically, how it's become. We were talking about it, but also diplomatically in this case. The Crown Prince of President, MBZ, went to Putin, made the deal. They're allies with the United States, and were able to get it done. It's fascinating with this tiny country, what's happening there.
Well, tiny country, Joe, is, I mean, it's a small country, but it's so important. And when you go there and you look around and you realize this is, you know, the population. You look at, the people, people from all around the world, and it's a country where you can, it's used to a place where you can do business. And it doesn't matter where you come from. It's neutral territory, and they have good relationships. They try very hard to keep relationships with everybody. So it's the rare place where you can go and you could do something like this, and both sides trust the country to do it in. That's the whole key. That's how you become a broker. That's how you become a power player.
Well, and I will tell you, Mika, the official that I spoke to that was part of this deal, this prisoner swap, said that MBZ had caught a lot of grief for going to Russia a month ago, but he was going to Russia because, as Randall said, they work overtime for economic reasons, to be neutral. And that's why this deal was able to be done the way it was.
Wow, it is incredible, and we are headed to the crossroads of the world, Abu Dhabi, for the 3050 Summit. And actually, another Secretary of State is one of our big announcements as we look at what Tony Blinken and Joe Biden have been able to do in this moment today. Give us our first A-listers that we have. What do we got?
We're announcing today, we're going back to Abu Dhabi, crossroads of the world. We have Hillary Clinton coming to join us for International Women's Day for the Forbes 3050 Summit. We also have talk about power players from around the world. We have Malala Yousafzai, who, of course, we talk about 3050 being amazing women who are doing amazing things under 30, and then amazing women at the prime of their careers over 50, Hillary Clinton. And then we have another icon, Gloria Steinem, who is somebody who the entire world of women can admire, and we have them all coming to Abu Dhabi in March.
Wow, incredible. And Huma, you've spent years traveling around the world with Hillary Clinton. Talk about the significance of Hillary Clinton and Gloria Steinem and Malala in Abu Dhabi. Maybe there's new significance today, though, for this event.
I cannot think of a more appropriate place to not just honor but celebrate International Women's Day than to be in Abu Dhabi. I was there this year, and excited, thrilled, frankly, to be vice chair in partnership with you, Mika, Know Your Value, and Forbes, because to be in a space where mentorship and women coming together across generations, sharing their stories, sharing their experiences, learning from each other, particularly at a time when we know we need each other now more than ever. This idea that we have women in Afghanistan who are being deprived of an education. We have women in Iran every day fighting for basic human rights. We have women in Ukraine on the front lines of the war. We have women in this country fighting for our own bodily autonomy. And so we are all connected. This struggle is really global. And so women coming together, showing their success stories, those values, and to have Hillary Clinton and Gloria Steinem, two iconic women, two firsts, and they will be the first to say, that there is much work left to be done.
Yeah, and when we land in the Abu Dhabi airport, it's going to have a whole new meaning after that scene that Joe laid out for us as well.
Yeah, like a movie.
We have a couple of other announcements, Huma. Who else is going to be coming?
We are very excited
Vice Chair.
that we have 2 women from the Forbes list also coming. Aisha Curry, who was on the Forbes 30 Under 30 list, the founder and CEO of Sweet July, a best-selling author, chef, restaurateur, entrepreneur, and so we're really excited to welcome her. And we also have Catherine O'Hara coming, who is very well.
Really just got jelly a little bit.
I love Catherine. It's an incredible lineup of men. She's funny.
Yeah.
She is, and she's a very familiar face in our house, particularly around the holidays, because my son watches Home Alone just about every day.
Perfect.
Kevin's mother, but more than that, she's an Emmy, award-winning actress, and was on the Forbes 50 over 50 list, and so we're thrilled.
And Randall, but wait, there's more. Mandana and Mo, tell us.
Mandana Dayani, who's of course, until this week actually was partners with Harry and Meghan on their Archwell initiative, and now I'm sure she's going to be talking about what she's doing next, which is exciting. She's a huge advocate in terms of getting people to register to vote. She's had a huge with I Am a Voter. It's been a huge initiative. And Mo Badu, it's a global event. And right, Abu Dhabi in the crossroads of the world. She's one of the most important, if not the most important woman in Africa in media. She's on Forbes 100 most powerful women in the world list. And she's Netflix's chief partner in Africa and is a huge, huge force.
Well, this will be incredible. And I'll see you both. Huma, you're going to be speaking at the luncheon today for the 50 over 50 U.S. honorees that we're having today. And we're, of course, announcing much more about the event in Abu Dhabi. Obviously, at this point, the crossroads of the world where so much news has happened this morning. For more information on how you can attend the 3050 Summit in Abu Dhabi and connect with these remarkable women, as well as network with all the women on the 50 over 50 lists from around the world, go to knowyourvalue.com or Forbes.com and register to join us in Abu Dhabi. Huma, Randall, thank you very much. I know we're squeezed in today with so much going on, but it seemed to dovetail a bit. So thank you very, very much. See you soon. And still.